Y'all already know what it is. You now tuning in with your boy Green Eyes, the one and only. You understand what I'm saying? Good to see y'all. My bad, I had to take a little break and stuff like that. Priorities first. You understand what I'm saying? Priority first. Make sure Green Eyes make sure the priorities is first, and then YouTube. Some of y'all got the game backwards. Some of y'all got the game backwards. You understand what I'm saying? But Greenhouse here to wake up the people and stuff like that. I'm back like I never left. I seen a few subs, people throwing subs. Oh, people want to come on YouTube one day and then they don't want to come again and then they stay out for like a month. I see the subs. I see the subs. You understand what I'm saying? And I see a lot of distractions going on and shit like that. Like, seen yesterday, the niggas was maskers and all that. They would have ran down on the wrong person. They would have ran down on the wrong person. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. I changed my life. Woosha. Woosha. We back like we never left. Salute, salute, salute. It's your boy Green Eyes in the building. Today we got a good one, y'all. Today we got an exclusive one. We got a young man by the name of Freddie, Prinze. Good dude, man. Good dude, man. I was watching a documentary. Then I did my little research. But I already knew about him because of the way things was going. Like, as I was hearing his information, as I was hearing what happened to him, I know there's a lot of young people, a lot of people out there with talent that feel like giving up. There's a lot of people out here with talent that feel like giving up. So I said, why not speak about Prinze? Why not speak about Freddie? Freddie was only 22 years old, y'all. 22 years old. You know how many people feel like quitting, giving up? With talent, with ambition. That's who Freddie was. Freddie was a humble dude. He was kind. He was kind. Did you know Freddie took his own life? But before Freddie took his life, he made sure that he let his loved ones know that it's not their fault. He didn't want nobody that he knew to be affected from him being missing. He didn't want nobody to be affected by that. Good kid and a good soul. My condolences to him and his family, man. Good man. Good man. And, you know, shout outs to my man Uptown Road. But my man Freddie Prinze, he from the Heights. Yeah, Freddie Prinze, he from the Heights. You see the hair? My hair grow like that, just like that. How Freddie Prinze hair grow? That's how my hair grow when I'm trying to grow my hair and stuff like that. I salute him. I definitely salute him. Entertainment purposes only, educational purposes only. Do not own right to disclaimer. I appreciate y'all. It's my man from the Heights right here. It's my man from the Heights right here. Rest in peace to my boy. But I'm going to break down some information. I just want y'all to see, you know, he was a comedian. He was a comedian. Good dude, man. And he was from the Heights. And he was from the Heights. I got y'all. I got y'all.
I'm not originally from LA. I come from New York. I'm one of the New York Puerto Ricans. And, well, not really, not completely, because my father's Hungarian. So I'm a Hungarican. That's why I know I don't look it, right? I got light skin, straight hair. That's from my father. From my Puerto Rican mother, I got my nose and my mustache. I grew up in New York in a neighborhood called Washington Heights. It's not really a ghetto, it's a ghetto suburb, right? Slums with trees, right? Even the birds are junkies. Birds don't know how to fly, they just fall out of trees and bother me. Tweet, tweet, sucker, give me a quarter. Cockroaches wear sneakers and dungarees. Cockroaches are strong, you can't kill them, you ever notice? You step on them, you hear them snap. As soon as you lift your foot, they run like hell. That's because they know we believe the snap means they're dead, so they're going, chump, and they're gone. We have the manager of the apartment building, the superintendent. His name is Mr. Rivera, a Puerto Rican guy. And you can't complain to him, right? He's one of those managers. Doesn't want to fix anything, but he wants a key to the apartment anyway. In case of an emergency, like he needs a few dollars. And you go to complain to him, he answers the door, so you feel guilty. Yeah, he has his kids here, and you go, hey, Rivera, no hot water for 20 years, and no walls in the apartment anymore. Fix that when you have a chance. He's bothered by it. He's not my job. He got mad that I said that on television. He came to me in the lobby. He said, Freddie, why'd you make fun of me? Do I bother you? I don't bother nobody. I'm a nice man, but you talk about me again, I kill you. I said, if you don't like it, why don't you shut off the set? He goes, it's not my job.
It's not my job.
Like Nixon has the wrong impression of Puerto Ricans. I blame him that there's no Puerto Rican astronaut. Right? What are they afraid of? All the way to the moon will blow the horn, play the radio. He probably figures, right? We'll stick our head out the window going, Mira, chica, hello, honey. We'll put pom-poms on the antennas. A little dog in the window with the head. What they're really afraid of is we'll get to the moon, right? Unload the moon buggy, the hubcaps are gone. The Puerto Ricans don't get that break. Like I was playing a club in Chicago, and one night I said, is there any Puerto Ricans in the audience? One guy. Over here, man. And he was sitting near the kitchen. I think in case a dishwasher dies, they're gonna snatch his poor creep and he don't know it. Dishwasher died, grab him, you know. So I asked him, I said, why are you sitting in such a lousy seat? He goes, they put me over here. Typical attitude of Latins why we're nowhere today, because we take everything we're given, right? You want those cockroaches? Yeah, you leave them with me. I take it.
I'll take it.
See, black people
take
that stuff. Right? The major did say, over here, sir. No, sucker, over there. Like it's sad to say, but our society is based on a thing where when one ethnic group makes it, you subjugate another one. Right? Like years ago it was black people, because you need somebody to clean the toilet. Like years ago it was black people. Ain't this a shame? Hope this sucker flush himself away. You know what I mean? Leave the water running, you know. And when they made it, Puerto Ricans wasn't there. It's not my job, what I'm doing here. That's why Chinese people don't want Latins to make it, because they know they're next. I should have never ripped the laundry. I don't know what happened here, right? But don't let the Indians get in, because if the Indians get in, they blow up the bathrooms, we can't go, and they take the country back. Right? Now, Nat was telling me, my friend Nat is this black dude that plays Trump. He's got a big fro and sunglasses, and very hard-looking dude. And he was telling me things about black people I didn't know. Like, he said black people, when they get mad, they talk real high, right? But when they with a girl, they're very low voice and cool, right? Like you see a guy, he's trying to tell his woman he'll be right with her, and meanwhile he's arguing with some. Well, right when they get mad, he go, "Say man, what the hell is wrong with you? You know I can't. Hey man, don't make me kill you, okay man? I'll break your nose if you bleed. I'll kill your mother."
Listen.
See, that's why Chinese people don't want Latins to make it, because they know they're next. I should have never ripped the laundry. I don't know what happened here, right? But don't let the Indians get in, because if the Indians get in, they blow up the bathrooms, we can't go, and they take the country back. Right? Now, Nat was telling me, my friend Nat is this black dude that plays Trump. He's got a big fro and sunglasses, and very hard-looking dude. And he was telling me things about black people I didn't know. Like, he said black people, when they get mad, they talk real high, right? But when they with a girl, they're very low voice and cool, right? Like you see a guy, he's trying to tell his woman he'll be right with her, and meanwhile he's arguing with some. Well, right when they get mad, they go, "Say man, what the hell is wrong with you? You know I can't. Hey man, don't make me kill you, okay man? I'll break your nose if you bleed. I'll kill your mother." Yeah, baby, I'll be right with you, mommy. Don't worry. I'll be right Hey, man, let me tell you one damn thing. Now, Nat was with me when I got busted. I was driving without license or registration. It wasn't my car. I didn't. And the day I don't have license or registration, my luck, a cop pulled me over, right? Cops always just, they assert themselves by chewing gum hard. Hey, son. You know your left red tail light was out of order? I'll bet you didn't. Listen, I'm gonna give you a break this time. But if I see you in an hour and that ain't fixed, you're in big trouble. I said, thanks for the break. Next gas station, I have it fixed. He said, all right, beat it. Ready to let me go. Nat says, hold on, you got rights. Come back here, turkey. You looking to make some money, man? Don't mess with my man when he's high. 6 months, right? If it had been a Puerto Rican cop, I wouldn't have got busted. Arrest that kid. He's not my job.
Not my job. Not my job. Not my job. That's so true. That's so true, y'all. We stand up like as the Spanish culture, like even though I respect everybody because it's not a race thing. It's really not a race thing, but when it comes to the Spanish culture, we do stand on like if we working, we not doing nobody else's job. We'll be like, oh, that's not my job. So when he said that, like I was like, oh shit. But nowadays, everything changed. Nowadays everything changed. You might have to do somebody else's job. That's not your job. You might have to do somebody's job. That's not your job. You understand what I'm saying? But I understood that joke because, we be like, that's not our job. But sometimes nowadays, it's not what you know, it's who you know. But I say that to say this. Sometimes you're gonna have to do somebody else's job. You understand what I'm saying? It's all a part of the workforce. It's a test. Sometimes a person may be absent. You might have to take that person's position. You never clean toilets. You never, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be that necessarily. But I'm just saying, period. When you're working, sometimes you have to do somebody else's job. That's what keeps everything going where everybody's paid and everybody's happy. But I want to break it down about my man Freddie Prinze. He was a good kid, man. He did a lot of comedian. He was a Chicano. So it was very hard for him to even get on stage because, he has so many cultures within. Some of his family members was Puerto Rican. He was Chicano. So it just made it hard for him because you never really see Chicanos. Maybe he was born into it and stuff like that. Maybe that's just a race thing because, when I watched Blood In, Blood Out, the Chicanos there, they was gangbanging. You understand what I'm saying? They was a part of that lifestyle. So, but Chicano, I'm pretty sure that's just race or whatever. But his lifestyle caused the man to lose his life. And when you see Freddie Prinze, you will never see him aggravated. You'll never see him upset. You never see him upset. When you always see him, he's always striving for greatness. He's always striving for greatness. You understand what I'm saying? When he decided to take his own life, the man called everybody that he loved. Now, Freddie, he was the type of dude. He has this, the one that cried wolf. That he was saying this, that, and the third. Nobody believed him. But when he was for real, nobody believed him because you had made this phone call before saying you was gonna um, take your own life, say you was gonna quit, you was gonna give up, and stuff like that. So when Freddie called the last time, everybody just thought Freddie was just being Freddie. They thought Freddie was just going through it. He was having anxiety, depression, and stuff like that. And Freddie will always tell his people, he will tell his people, if you don't come, he'll be like, come check me, come see me, come visit me. And when people would tell Freddie that they're not coming to see him, maybe they working, they taking care of their kids, or they doing and something like, taking care of their priorities, Freddie would get upset at them and he would let them know, you may not see me tomorrow. Freddie used to tell his loved ones, used to say, yo, come visit me. Come over. I'm feeling lonely. But the next day, you see Freddie doing stand-up comedy. The next day, you see him being a family man. The next day, you see him alive. So a lot of people wasn't taking him too serious on that aspect. His comedian game, bananas. His comedian game, bananas. But when it comes to people taking him serious, that he's threatening his own self, nobody really took it serious because when when they would when they would come over, he'll be good. He won't be dead and stuff like that. So a lot of people took it like a joke. Not like a joke, but they were just like, okay, we know that he's going through a lot. And I'll be honest with y'all, I did Taekwondo. Taekwondo, before they teach you how to fight, before they teach you all of that, they teach you discipline. They teach you discipline. I did martial arts, Taekwondo. Shout outs to Master Bada. Shout outs to Master Bada. I did Taekwondo. You understand what I'm saying? They teach you a lot of discipline. They teach you a lot of walking away, letting it go, unless it's time to defend yourself. But discipline within, it's not always fighting. Discipline within of not being able to quit. Keep going, keep striving. You understand what I'm saying? Martial arts to teach you, it's a lot of it gives you power up here. Besides them teaching you how to move your hands, move your body, it's a lot of this. They give you a lot of mind power in martial arts. So that just tells you right there within itself how much the man was dealing with, that he took his own life and he did martial arts. Taekwondo is discipline. That they teach you discipline. Besides teaching you this, that is discipline. So if a man studies discipline and still takes his life, that shows you the amount of things that he was holding in. It wasn't nothing to play with. So when people would tell him, you see, there was this one dude, he he knew that Prince did Taekwondo. He knew that he did Taekwondo. So he even said, yo, I could tell Prince was going through something for real, because I did martial arts. And it's not all about fighting. It's about discipline. It's about the mindset. You understand what I'm saying? It's those once you take martial arts, you're supposed to keep going in life forever. Because you already fear is the only thing that fear is the things that we eat. You understand what I'm saying? We eat things and then now we fear. You can't always fear because of the chicken, the animals that been eaten, they've been manslaughtered. You understand what I'm saying? Um, that's why what's her name? I forgot her name, but I know Guadalupe and her was going knife to knife. But The girl that used to come over here and stuff like that. Her, when she said, I think she took care of the pig and stuff like that, and then they fed it, and then they took the pig's life and stuff like that. Like that taught me a different type of that taught me a different type of thing to understand. You understand what I'm saying? Because damn, like people will raise an animal, then take an animal life and stuff like that. But it's like a part of the culture thing. So when you see that, you'll see life in a different aspect. You understand what I'm saying? Um, and it was just a lot that came with that with with the prince. You know, he would call his people that he loved and stuff like that, and it wasn't like the cry wolf, but he will call them and he'll still be alive the next day. He'll do his comedy, so a lot of people wasn't taking it serious. So when he said, yo, come visit me, I'm feeling lonely, I'm depressed and stuff like that, some people will come over and stuff like that because they had the love for him and stuff like that. But some people had to go to work. Some people got to take care of the kids. You understand what I'm saying? So Sean Prince, he was a good dude, but he just took it and he would let them know, and he was being honest. You understand what I'm saying? He wasn't like the boy that cried wolf. He was actually being honest with him, with y'all. He was letting y'all know, y'all not gonna see me tomorrow if you don't come visit me today. If you don't hit me up, I'm not. I'm gonna disappear, and I'm gonna forever. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how he said. That's how he said it to the people. And in a way, I respect him because he was letting people know his actual moves. Some people when they decide to give up, when they decide to quit, they don't let nobody know and stuff like that. So I definitely give him his applause because nobody really took him serious and stuff like that. And the day that he called everybody, one of his friends has said to him, if you're gonna take your life, um, take it in the bathroom, do it quietly. And to me, I felt like that was the wrong advice because the after that phone call and the few more people that he called, that he loved, that was the time that he actually took his life at 22 years old. That's a sad situation. That's not counting the drugs that he was abusing. He was abusing the drugs. He was on alcohol. He was smoking. He was doing pills. But when you see him on stand up, when you see him doing comedy, when you see him talking to the people, he has an amazing heart. He got Kevin's heart. He's a good person. He's not arguing. He doesn't have a negative side and stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure, he came from the heights and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure he knew what's up being born from the heights. But what I'm letting y'all know, I say that to say this, that you never know what a person's going through. And that's a lot of people's power. Sometimes, let's say we feeling sad or we feel like crying or we feel like giving up. What we'll do is we'll laugh. You understand what I'm saying? We'll dance. We'll do this and that. We'll do so much things that'll make us feel good. And a lot of people from the outside world, the public, they probably won't even know what a person is really going through deep down inside because so much people hold things inside. We hold so much things inside that sometimes we feel like, damn, nobody's gonna know, and that's why some people lash out. Some people, they make a scene. They let it be known how they feel. They don't got hair in their tongue. They speak up. But sometimes it's just, I know it's hard. Death gotta be easy because life is hard. Life is hard, man. I got truly 1,000% understand that, but you 22, you got your whole life ahead of you. You understand what I'm saying? But you never know what a person may be going through. You never know what a person is going through. Is that for Freddie Prince to be calling the people and stuff like that, and him letting them know, if you don't come visit me, you don't come talk to me, you don't, because he felt like he was being a burden towards people. He felt like he didn't want people to like go through it. You understand what I'm saying? He didn't want people because once you go through it, you'll feel like, oh shit, I'm going through it. I can't this, that, and the third. When it comes to that, nah. Freddie, I respected him because he did speak his mind. You understand what I'm saying? He did let the people know, I'm going through this, I'm going through that. You may not see me tomorrow and stuff like that. So even though it was scary, even though I know it was scary as people, even though I know it was scary for his loved ones, um, in a way I respect that he let it be known how he felt. You understand what I'm saying? He let it be known how he felt, and it was just a sad situation because um, Freddie gave signs. He gave signs that he was depressed. He gave signs that he was emotional. He was going through this. He was going through that. He gave so many signs. You understand what I'm saying? And the signs that he gave to the people, a lot of people didn't take the signs, because Freddie was such of a good person. When you see him doing stand-up comedy, you see him, he's laughing, he's smiling. And sometimes that's what we do as people. If we feel sad or if we feel angry, we do the opposite and we smile and we laugh. And I remember one time I was at the beach, and there was this person, they almost drowned at the beach. You understand what I'm saying? And the first thing they did when they reached shore was smiling. They laughed. You never know what your reaction is going to be. You never know what your reaction is going to be until you're in a certain situation. You understand what I'm rapping about? So, Freddie, you know, he was when he was doing comedy, when he was around his people, he was such a loving, caring, laughing. He was such a good person. He didn't show that he was going through this, that, and the third, but he gave signs. That's one thing about Freddie. Freddie gave signs. He gave signs to the people to let them know what was gonna happen or how he felt and stuff like that. Because at one time, um, Freddie used to leave his drugs. He used to leave, like, let's say I come to your house. I come to your house and then I leave an eighth there. And then I'll tell you, yo, drop me I'll tell you where's it at. I don't even tell you where I put the eighth at. It's in your crib somewhere after I'm done chilling with you. Then when you see the eighth, I hit you up. I'll be like, yo, come over here and bring me the eighth. Let's smoke. Let's get high. Now, when you come, I'm outside in the dark with a 9mm and a shotgun. I'm there with a 9mm and a shotgun. That's how Prince was. And Prince will tell you, yo, was somebody following you? Prince will tell him. Prince will tell his friends, is somebody following you? You see Prince with the hammer. You you know how Prince is. You know how his heart is. So you're not really threatened. You understand what I'm saying? You see, me, I would have been a little suspicious, like, why Prince told me to bring the bud or whatever, and he got a hammer in his hand. You understand what I'm saying? So it was confusing. But you knowing who he was as a person, you knowing that he doesn't get angry, you know that he's about that life, but he's not about that life. You understand what I'm saying? You're not really thinking nothing of it. And then once he asks you, yo, is somebody following you? You'll be like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, Fred, you bugging, bro. There ain't nobody following me, bro. You good. Chill, put that away. You understand what I'm saying? That's the type of reaction you give him, because it's not going to be a type of reaction where you're going to be upset at him and you're going to think he's trying to take your own life, because Freddie didn't have that in his heart. He didn't have that in his heart. He felt like somebody was out to get him. He felt as if somebody was out to get him. He told his own people, was somebody following you? Are you sure? He told his own people this, y'all. I know that must have scared his people. Some people didn't think about it like he was going to take their life or his life or whatever, because Freddie didn't show aggression. The Prince, he didn't show aggression. He just gave you signs. And when you see a comedian, like, let's look at Kevin Hart for 1 second, and then we go back. But if Kevin Hart is going through something, depression or anxiety or thing, do you think the people or the public will care? Or we want to laugh when we hear about Kevin Hart. When we hear about Kevin Hart, we want to laugh. We want to smile. We don't want to hear nothing personal. And that's the thing when you become a comedian. You're making millions of people laugh. You make millions of people laugh. But what happens when you don't have that power or that energy to make people laugh anymore? And then people start to look at you. Then you start doing drugs. You start going sideways. You start giving up slowly but surely. Now the spotlight, the fame is too much for you. Now it's too much for you. The fame, the spotlight. You can't even go to the store without somebody touching you or trying to stop you. You're not a regular person no more. So when it comes to that, I'm telling y'all, that's when you gotta take it easy. Because what happened was that Prince, he used to have a, you know how they used to play Russian roulette? Shout outs to Rihanna. One of my favorite songs. Russian roulette, Rihanna. One of my favorite songs. Yeah, that's a fact. But so the Prince, he used to have a revolver. He used to have the revolver, you know, the one with the that you could spin. So he used to spin it and he used to aim it at his head when he was chilling with you. If you was one of his loved ones, he would point it to your head, and no, he'll point that at his head, and nothing will come out and stuff like that. So one day the Prince, he's in his room, and one of his loved ones, you know, hear a sound. They hear a major sound, a big sound. It was like pop. He shot the ceiling. He shot the ceiling. Now a lot of people would think it was by mistake because, the way he would, always play with a hammer. He would put it towards his head. I don't want to mark myself, God forbid. He would mark himself. I mean, he would like think, but he know the bullet wasn't there. But he was just giving hints. Those were little signs to let his people know not how crazy he was, but everything he was going through. He wasn't trying to prove he was crazy by playing with the gun. You see, the people never judged Prince for having a hammer, for having a firearm because of his soul, of his kind heart. If anything, they felt protected when he had it, if anything. But Prince started to make, certain moves that made the people nervous, his loved ones around him, because he used to just play with the hammer and play Russian roulette, like Rihanna, the song. He used to play Russian roulette and stuff like that. And one day, the other people's in the other room, and he shoots the ceiling on purpose. He shoots the ceiling on purpose. Now, as you being a loved one, as you being in the next room, what would you say? You would say, oh shit, he was doing that Russian roulette shit, and a bullet really came out, and it hit the ceiling. So now you worried for him. Now you talking to him on an everyday basis. But when Freddie really needed the people, they wasn't there. So Freddie he already had his mind made up. Because certain people that he called, they was already with that type of, like, oh, if you're going to do it, just do it. Just do it already. Oh, jump off the bridge. You know how they be like, I'm going to jump. Some people gave him that type of reaction. And it wasn't, like, in a way I respect it because it was gangster. It was militant. You understand what I'm saying? It was like, yo, if you're going to do it quiet, do it in the bathroom. Like, that was gangster. But that's not the type of advice that you give somebody when they telling you they feel like giving up. You understand what I'm saying? You supposed to get in your car and go to that person's crib or check up on them and make sure they're good. You understand what I'm saying? But like I said, that was gangster. That was a gangster answer. But they didn't expect the prince to take his life like that because he would tell them this all the time. He'll be like, "Yo, if you don't come visit me today, all right, you don't care about me, or you don't love me, or you might not see me tomorrow." That's how the prince was. And I used to do that with certain shorties that I used to be fucking with. I used to be like, "Oh, you don't want to hit me up? Forget it." But so I understood that. You understand what I'm saying? I understood when he hit his loved ones up. I used to do that with the girls all the time. You understand what I'm saying? Playing around. Just, not playing around, but playing around. You know, playing the game hard to get, and you stay away, and then I stay away, and then we meet each other again. You know how that goes. But so when Freddie was doing it, I didn't take it that serious as well. You understand what I'm saying? I took it like, oh, he's just lonely. He probably needs some company or something like that. You understand what I'm saying? But once I would have knew he was playing with the hammer, with the Russian roulette, and he doing all of that, and once the joint hit the ceiling, when the person came in the room, the loved one, he told them, I got you. I got you. I'm just joking. I got you. And he started laughing like he he meant to shoot it at the ceiling. You understand what I'm saying? But he did that to let them know that he's gonna shoot himself. He did that to let the people know that he was gonna shoot himself. That's why he shot the ceiling on purpose. So the person came in thinking, oh, he made a mistake and stuff like that. So when it really came down to it, um, you know the automatics. Once you put it, you know, oh, let me not do that. But once you put it like close, you understand what I'm saying? It's not gonna make no sound. So one day Freddie's just, doing the same thing that he always does with the hammer, and it's automatic, so you don't hear those sound. You understand what I'm saying? He got it close to his temple, and all you just see is blood coming out. That was the day after Freddie called all his loved ones and let them know that he felt like giving up. He felt this, he felt that, and some people didn't didn't mind it. Some people was like, "Damn, you're young, you're 22, you're going through a lot, you're depressed, you're taking pills, you understand what I'm saying?" And some people, you know, that day nobody came to visit him. That day, Freddie, it wasn't enough time for people to pull up or think. It wasn't enough time, y'all. That shit hurt my soul when I heard this story, man. Was that being 22 years old and you wanting to give up on life and you successful? You have everything you ever wanted in life. Imagine that, y'all. Somebody having everything they ever wanted. Somebody having everything that they ever seeked. And when they actually get it, they give up. They give up. What that shows you? What that shows you? That shows me that the fame and the spotlight is not always what it seems to be. The fame and the spotlight, that's why I tell y'all can have the spotlight. I shine like a diamond. I can't help it. But y'all can have the spotlight. I don't want it. I don't want it. Y'all can have the spotlight. I don't want it. But just imagine that. Just imagine, y'all, a person that has everything they ever wanted in life, and they gave up. So I gotta salute the people that's not on 1,000. I gotta salute the people that's haven't reached their goals, haven't met their goals, and they still haven't give up. I'm not mad at Freddie. I'm not mad at the Prince. Because I know the man was dealing with so much. I know he was. I know he was. The spotlight. Sometimes y'all want the spotlight. Cardi B, she just exposed Offset. Cardi B just exposed Offset. And just, she told him, she said something about Offset and Diddy doing something. I gotta look more into that information before I put that out there. But that was the first thing that I seen when I woke up. Then a week ago, Cardi B was saying, and I fuck with Cardi. You feel me? She from the X. I fuck with Cardi. But I just don't fuck with the fact that, because sometimes I felt like I was used for my child. Sometimes I felt like I was used just for a baby. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes, I'm hoping that in my baby that shit gonna fuck with me. I'm hoping that in my baby that shit gonna fuck with me. So sometimes you gotta be mindful of who you giving your time to, who you giving your energy to. You gotta understand that some people ain't here to, as messengers. We're here to help. As messengers, we're here to help, but don't make it seem like you're using me. Don't make it seem like you're using me, because then I gotta do what's best for me. But Prince, he should have never went out like that. He should have had people surrounding him that truly cared for him and stuff like that, because he was a kind-hearted dude. He didn't sag. He was from the Heights, of course. But he had so much potential. He was already successful. So sometimes we just gotta be easy and take our baby steps, y'all. Things like that, it hurts my soul, because the man got so much talent. The man has a loving heart. The man has a loving heart. He wasn't those comedians that you could feel him being fake or phony. When he's up there, you could feel him actually trying to make the people laugh. And there was a movie. It was, um, yeah, Chico and the Man. Chico and the Man. He did movies. He played several movies and stuff like that. He was powerful. He was powerful, y'all. Still is powerful. And to me, he died a legend. To me, he died a legend. I mean, that's not the way to go. Never give up. Always keep going and always keep striving. Never give up. But to me, he died a legend. Why? Because he was genuine. You understand what I'm saying? And they say when you take your life, you don't go to heaven, which is true. So you gotta keep going until your wheels fall off. But what I say about the Prince, God protect babies and fools. God protect babies and fools. Now Prince, he was not no fool, but he was a baby. He wasn't a fool, but he was a baby. God protect babies and fools. You understand what I'm saying? And never give up. That's my whole message for today. Never give up. Always keep striving for greatness. You will make it. Whatever you seek, whatever you want, your goals in life, you will make it. You will overcome all your obstacles. You will overcome all your obstacles in life. If they don't believe in you, I believe in you. If they don't believe in you, I believe in you. I appreciate everybody that pulled up. Salute, stay blessed, stay righteous, stay focused, do the right thing. And remember to always drink water. Salute.